Hello, hello everyone! It's a Friday, and I'm only gonna play for a little bit, and then I'll have to cut the stream, and then I'll hop back on for the stream. I have to go pick up my roommate, but I wanted to get some quests done while I'm here. And, I made a Halloween background. It's got will-o-wisps, in quotes, in the background, and they randomly appear and move in the background, and you can't see a majority of them because there's a big game in the middle of the screen. But there it is. There it is. I don't know if the will-o-wisp will be really annoying, and if they are, maybe instead I'll do grass moving, but I don't know if I can do that very good. So this is what we got. Yep. And that's Halloween. I did think of maybe putting like bats hanging from the tree, or like crows sitting on the tree and then like flying off and flying back on. But I was like, that's too much effort and I'd have to draw some creatures. So we get will-o-wisps. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, let's play Final Fantasy XIV. So off screen I've been leveling up. I've got, so Paladin's not quite at 40, I can't do the next quest. Monk, I can do the next quest. Healer, I can't do the next quest. Archer, Thaumaturge, and Arcanist, I can all do the next quest. I'm gonna do Thaumaturge so I can get Black Mage. Am I gonna cry? Yes, because Black Mage is very hard. I will never main Black Mage, but we gotta get all the classes, all the jobs. We gotta do it. So, you know, we gotta do it. Oh, what's this? Mana Ward, create a barrier that nullifies damage. Oh. So I could just eat an attack? Is that what that means? I guess it'd be good for like when there's like big raid wides. But yeah. Fortune has favored us. Ukubusi has been spotted at Vesper Bay. We cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Head there with all due haste, and with you, take these descriptions of my brother's likeness and Mormo's mannerisms. Relay this information to some of the local residents, see what you can find. Alright. I'm stuck. I can get the next monk quest, which... Is it here? It is by the Goldsmith's Guild. So let's grab that, because maybe, you know, I'll have to go out and about, and might as well grab that while we're here. What's this one? Thunderclap. Rush to target an enemy. Ooh, that's very helpful. Ah, just the pupil I was hoping to see. I was a hair's breadth from setting out on my own. To look at you. Yes, I dare say you appear to have been growing in brawn at the expense of brain. Right, well, let us measure some aether, shall we? And by we, I mean you. Oh, and the monk Simpleton, of course. Though, contrary to his nature, he has already set out for the destination I assigned him. Thinking perhaps that you are far too stupid to take, much less understand, their greetings, it is true. You are stupid. But the therometer shall do all the work for you and transmit the data back to me. As souls more suited to action, the monk Simpleton yourself need only carry the device on your person and set about beating on things as you always do. It shall capture data as you trudge about hither and yon. Aether is not only the source of all magics, but also the fount of all life. Yet despite its ubiquity, it remains imperceptible. When a living thing dies, the aether comprising its life is released. When this discharge takes place, a portion of that aether remains, lingering in the physical world. No doubt you have ethereal crystallization, physical known as the ethereal threshold. In short, the more violent and dramatic the loss of life, the greater the amount of aether left behind, either in its imperceptible form or in crystallizations. And where are the most lives lost in this manner? Cemeteries? No, false, you idiot. Battlefields? Do you not see? With etheric readings on these locations, we can discern the scales and more of the battles that took place there. As for those fool beliefs the monkhood keeps, chakra and spiritual energies and whatnot, if I were to allow that they truly exist, I would be inclined to say they are one and the same as Aether itself. Hey Paz, welcome in! Hello, how do you like my Halloween background? It's got tombstones, it's got a dead tree, it's got will-o-wisps, they're slowly moving along the screen, they're randomized, so you may or may not see will-o-wisps. They're more like just lights. It's, yeah, spooky spirits on screen. Maybe I should make the will-o-wisp blue. I mean, they're yellow. I think the blue would go into the background a little much. Yeah. I didn't change my clothes because I'm already dressed for Halloween. I'm a witch. I don't really need to be dressed. I guess I could switch it up and wear modern clothes, you know, because I would be a witch pretending to be, like, a regular person. But, you know, it's fine. Where was I? The aether churning around these ancient battle sites comes to naturally settle in the surrounding life. Both plant and animal, though more so in the latter, it accumulates within them. Filling these beasts then releases that aether, causing a surge that resonates with the aether within you, causing it to expand. The so-called opening of the chakra. By this, the very power of life itself within you grows. Watered-down explanation, but adequate for one of your mental prowess, I believe. Mine own wife never had the patience for such things either, nor my passion. She cursed me and my work, took our children, and returned to Alamigo. You could dress as a witch, 2 hats, 2 cloaks. Paz, you are so smart. That would be brilliant. But then I'd have to do art or live 2D. It's okay, I can do it. I gotta do it anyway. I never made my summer outfit. I had a PNG tuber with a summer outfit, but I didn't replace the outfit for the live 2D version. I need to do that. It's just, I was like, oh, I can finally, like, I decided to ignore the rules of pixel art, and I did, like, what's the word? Stretch some pixels in live 2D. So, like, if I tilt down, the hat moves down, and if I tilt up, the hat moves a little up and stuff. So that's actually stretching the artwork. So if I'm gonna add more clothes, I have to, like, actually edit it, and I can't just poop it on my character. I now have to, like, adjust it so it looks fine when I rotate and stuff. But anyway, yeah, if I have time, I will add another hat and another cloak. A witch as a witch. This guy is a piece of work. His wife left him. He is pretty awful, not gonna lie. I'll let you know when I get that done, Pass. But now is not the time for that tale. The area I'm placing you in charge is Bloodshore in eastern La Nosea. Place this therometer in an appropriate location, and after a spell, retrieve it and bring it to me. I obtain the data I require, and you and the monk Simpleton are afforded the chance to indulge your, how shall I put it, charming little backward fantasies. All are happy. Ideally, I would prefer you have a knowledgeable understanding of Bloodshore's history, but I fear we lack the time for me to educate you. I need hardly tell you that my research takes precedence over your schooling. Bro, I don't need you to talk to me about any of these things because you're kind of a dick. Just kind of. Maybe a lot, to be honest. Okay, hold up. There is a quest. Bottled fantasy. Oh, that's that one. Dishonor before death. Where's this one? Okay, let's go grab these quests real quick. Oh, it's the desert dungeon. Time heals all wounds, or so say those who have never experienced true pain. More than 30 summers have passed since I carried the standard of the Dark Light Raiders into Cutter's Cry, but not a day goes by that I don't see the faces of the friends I lost that fateful day. Gerbold the Red and his loyal second, Aubrey Stillwinter, Simon the Sweet, always armed with a jab and jest, or ever ireful mage Charon Zabrin, as quick to cast as he was to temper. Thormund Thousandgill, never has there lived a man with a tighter grip, be it on his sword or his coin. And let us not forget one Ailson. Though it's hard to fathom now, what with all the adventurers scampering about like rabbits in the spring. There was once a time when bands of mercenaries who the city-states turned to when in need of a blade, Darklight Raiders being the biggest and best of them bands. Ishgardian-funded forays into hellish pits like the Aurum Vale would earn us a king's ransom in a matter of days, though it would only take a night of devil's play at the Mirage to see it gone from our purses. So was the life of a raider. That is, until we took that job at Cutter's Cry. My brothers and I had stood against herds of giant buffaloes on Ogamoro, snurble infestations on the Pearl, legions of cold-blooded Sahagin from the abyssal depths of the Indigo Deep, but none of that prepared us for the horrors we would face in Hell's Brood holes. None of it prepared us for the Chimera. The bards still sing of the day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set off into the bowels of that forsaken place, but only saw one return. Sibold the Stoic, spared by the beast so that he may warn all others who would be foolish enough to attempt to despoil the Chimera's lair. Ah, my apologies. Bro, you just, told us a tale of your whole entire life. And what's funny is Aurum Vale is, a higher level dungeon, and he's like, Aurum Vale's no biggie, but Cutter's Cry is awful. Bro, Aurum Vale is worse. Cutter's Cry you get lost in, but, it's not that hard of a dungeon. Sunken Temple of Karn is nasty because the bees can one-shot KO your tank. And that first boss monster puts a doom on you and you only got 10 seconds to take it off of you. And it ain't the healer's job to do that. So, that one's a little hard. But Cutter's Cry, I don't think there's any, crazy mechanics. Oh, I think the Chimera attacks aren't actually, what's the word? You have to look at the ability name to determine where to move. It doesn't show the AoE for it. So that one is actually difficult, I will admit. But that one you just learn with practice. And also it's a good warm up for the rest of Final Fantasy XIV, because there's some bosses that you don't know what the AoE is until the very last moment, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong spot because it said starboard instead of larboard, and you don't know what starboard versus larboard is, because I sure don't. I always have to look it up, and you can't look things up in the middle of a fight, so just saying. Some fights in the future are pretty nasty. Oh, my apologies. You did not come to hear the guilt-ridden ramblings of an old man, but if you have a moment, I was wondering if I could ask of you a favor. The final wish of an ailing soul seeking peace with his past before departing on his journey through the 7 gates. Are you a ghost? In each of the 30 summers since escaping from the maws of that terrible beast, I have returned to his lair to pay the proper respects to my fallen compatriots. However, the years have finally caught up with old Sibold, and try as I might, no longer can these bones make the trek alone. If it is not too much to ask, would you travel to Cutter's Cry in my stead, and place this bouquet of flowers upon the resting place of the Darklight Raiders? Sure, bro, I can do that. No problemo. Alright, let's do this quick quest. Are you a cat? I think you are a cat. Are you a purple cat? Yes, you are. Purple's the best color. Alright, medicine merchant. Give me that Fantasia.
Why, hello there, lass. Care to make some easy gill? You need only deliver a file of my wares to a customer. I'll make it worth your while.
Is this one of those swindles I'm supposed to report?
Have Heavens no! This is a perfectly legitimate job, and I would never lie to you. It simply isn't in my nature. Now that we understand each other, take this to the gladiator waiting on the steps of Null. Once you receive his dues, bring them straight back here. Rest assured, I will know if you're even a gill short.
Alright, sir. Let's do your, suspicious deals. Alright. Let's... Oh, there's that quest over there, too, I need to grab. This is taking forever. Maybe it really was too good to be true. Here's a mysterious liquid. Oh, thank you, miss. I've been waiting for what felt like an age, but finally it's here, my miracle drought. Oh, do you not know what this is? This, my friend, is a phial of the mysterious brew called Fantasia. Legend states that any who drink it before lying down for a nap awakens a new man or woman. My Coliseum debut is coming up, and I'm terribly nervous, so I thought this medication might bestow me with the self-confidence I lack. And a chiseled, muscly body besides. I can't wait to show off in my subligar. Take this to the medicine merchant with my compliments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to make my dreams come true. Yeah, let me grab this quest up here. Psst, you there. Yes, darling, you. They say you're the last with the brass. Well, they call me that too, but for a different reason. Is it a sexual innuendo? Is that what you're implying? Or is it money? I'm too innocent to know. I say I'm innocent, but I read some crazy stuff, so maybe I'm not that innocent. Name's Pmolman, and I earn my keep as a dancing girl in these markets. Aye, it's a living, and a good one, but it's not exactly what I set out to be when I bid farewell to the Mudflats. I know, isn't that the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers, Dexter. You know, the sort they engage for the grand balls. To be a dancer of craft, not mere wiles, and keep company in high society. I wish I could buy more money, but Pass, if you bought more money, you would still have the same amount of money because you're just buying money with your money. Speaking of buying money with your money, in Final Fantasy XIV, you can sell those coins that you get from quests on the market board, but nobody wants to make it any higher or lower than what they're valued for, so it's just buying them off the board. I wish I could buy more money, but then I'd have money. So what you're saying is you have no money because you cannot actually buy money because you have no money to begin with, so you do not have money. Is that correct? Of course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dancing. Less shimmy, more stately. And that's where you come in, darling, because I got a query for you to track down. You say a dancing master named Gilino is in town. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pass. Yeah, that's money in a capitalist society. You're not gonna own much. All the highborn ladies are aflutter wanting to take lessons with him. He's the best, that's the word. This is my chance to be something finer than Minnie the Minx. Go to the Steps of Thal and ask around about him, won't you? Alright. I have too many quests. Are you a cat? No, you're not a cat. You don't have a tail. Okay, let's go. I went the wrong way. The Steps of Thal were right there, but you know what? I'm just gonna take... Oh, there's several of these. Okay. Let's go to the strip. The Hastings strip, is that what it's called? We'll do the Gladiators Guild first. Master Gilino? Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight as the gate, my good lady. He is very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show some innate quality. Why, he wouldn't even accept Master Geguruju's diamond-crusted crumpet. She was quite the danseuse already. Alright, this way. I'm gonna have to leave in 15 minutes. I don't know if I should just leave my stream on BRB or actually close it out and come back. Oh, of course I know where Master Gilino is. Don't you see those roses on my cheeks? And the ever so slight droop in my supple carriage? I've just come from practice. You can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be the next moon. With what Master Gilino taught me, I've no doubt that I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I oughtn't say, but... Oh, why not? You should find him on the Hustings Strip. He said he was headed to the airship landing. Alright. And... where? Hello? Oh. Are you another one of Master Gilino's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Coerthus, don't you? Travels the world teaching the art of the dance. They say he was the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lance, that he had a large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crown sable. Why anyone would leave all that is beyond me. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know? Why, if he weren't leaving Old Daw today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. Oh, don't look so shocked. I have when he returns. Lady, calm down. Calm down. Does this guy even look that good? Let's take a look. No. I don't think he's great looking. Master Gilino? I am he. That you are an adventurer is apparent. But what business brings an adventurer to a dancing master, I wonder? You will not answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. Alright. If you will not dance, be gone. I would no more speak with a stillfoot than I would dwell among tyrants. Come on, keyboard. Look at my dance from Cats the Musical. The vessel is rude, but the wine within may yet be fine. Unfortunately, there is much call on my time, and I am bound for another land. I will make a dancer of you when next I return to this city.
There you are. Heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker there.
It's, the guy you're supposed to learn from.
Oh, Master Gilino, I am Bemolman the danseuse, and I would speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me?
So, it is not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but the stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find answers. Do you understand? Let us see whether you can master these steps. Ballroom dance, let's go.
Ooh, that's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last with class. Just watch.
I like how the tail goes up. That's really cute. Hideous. Grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity and its horror. Wow, dude, that is effed up to say.
Well, those words might cow your highborn ladies, Master Gilino, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like?
Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. Sure.
I can't take my eyes off of you. I mean, you're not exactly good. You'd be picking rotten orange piths out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but it's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say because I haven't lived, just made a living. Yeah.
Aye, child. Ale-glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses where you could have learned a craft. Still, you have courage, I'll warrant that. I'm wary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. Wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew, to be a dancing girl no longer, to learn a true craft?
I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? Those moves you make with your arms, is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling. The way to the grand ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, I'll learn to slug, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lady, thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You've taught me so much, and I'll never forget that dance you showed me.
Okay. Alright. Did she choose a mere adventurer over me? Master among masters? My airship departs this strange city soon. Dance your rude yet puissant dance, adventurer. Mayhap you will affect more aspirants as you did Pimolman. And maybe I shall hang up my dancing shoes and start anew.
Alright, we can dance. We can ballroom dance.
Okay, that one's Dunzos. Are you a cat girl? No, you don't look like a cat girl. Okay, then we go back to the Avenue Exchange. I still haven't done the Crafter-Gatherer classes. I gotta get on that too. Good, you're back. And with my payment, I expect. I sure do. Every last skill accounted for. I knew you'd be right for the job. Now for your payment. But what's this? The little Lalafell turned into a muscular man. And his armor grew to fit his new size. That's impressive. A friend of yours? I can't say I recognize him. My client? You mean that little Lalafellan gladiator? Your potion just turned a Lalafell into a hare. Who's to say? I have no way of proving that man was indeed my client. But if it would sate your curiosity, I believe I can spare you a file for your own experimentation. Sir, I will never not be a cat, though. I will never not use Fantasia, so, maybe breast size reduction? Maybe? I don't know. Boobies are nice, so, you know, it's fine. But, I mean, I don't think I'd change anything else. Maybe the skin tone, the light purple blue, because I can have patterns with my coat. But to do that the colors for the patterns are more, they aren't like this skin tone color or fur tone color. It's like vibrant colors. So when I was trying it with Jandalyn, the esthetician, it was like not looking very good. Now my business here is done. We will meet again someday, though whether we recognize one another is less certain. Alright, I got Fantasia. Let me go put that away real quick. I think I already have 2. So now I will have 3. Might as well put this away. Yep, I've got 3 Fantasia. Oh, and I can grab that. So, while I was leveling up and stuff, I also leveled up my rank for, what's it called? Grand Company. So now I can turn in equipment, which is very helpful. Not only does this let me get company seals really quickly, and also clean up my inventory, it also allows me to get points for our FC, and we need to get company credits so that I can buy things in the future. It's very important. So I'm gonna give away. Alright, next week I'm buying FF14 sub and Yakuza 0. Hey, let's go! Did you get, like, paid or something? Or is you just doing good? Do not try to stop me. I won't stop you, Pass. You do you. You enjoy your life. Use your money to do what you want to do. Alright. Here's our company credits right now. 12k. So, look at, we got like 20-ish percent, 15% left to rank 3. Oh, you will spend money. All right, Pass, you spend that money. You spend money and then also make money if you can. Oh, there's a D&D free company? No! No! Why? Lift your spirits? Why is it D&D? Recruitment closed. Oh, their housing is called that. No slogan. Okay, I guess it must be like their D&D group or something. Alright, I am gonna... I'm gonna pause here. I have to go pick up my roommate, and then I will be back. It'll probably be 30 minutes. I don't know if I should leave the BRB screen on for that long. You know... This is a hard decision. I think I'm gonna end the stream and then restart the stream. I think that would be a better deal. Well... No, because it's like, if I leave BRB for so long, it'll be very long. Okay, okay. I'm gonna end the stream, and then I'll come back and start it later again. So, alright, I will see you all later.